From the time your kids can even understand words, they already feel bad about who they are, and they're already beginning to hate others. And nothing's even happened to them yet. We teach our kids to be better than us. We want them to be better than us. We teach them how to be polite, how to have respect, how to be hardworking. We teach our kids to see the good in people. You teach your kids that everything is bad and everybody has privilege over them. Give me 120 seconds and I'll show you why some kids are going to turn out better than others.
Welcome to Gen X Slices.
I think we can all agree that children aren't born with ideas. We as parents begin to program them. They're like sponges. They just suck up what's around them. They don't know any different. We teach our kids to work hard and to try again and again and again. Keep getting up until you succeed. You teach your kids that if they fail, it's someone else's fault. We teach our kids to give back to their community when they can. Just like Kennedy, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. And that's patriotism. You teach your kids that the system owes them. The government owes them. Successful people owe them. That's just being a self-entitled burden to good people. We teach our kids to give respect to others. You teach your kids to demand respect before they'll give it to anyone else. We teach our kids to find their place in society, to find their place in the world. Fit in. You teach your kids that the world and society must bend around whatever personal beliefs they have. In short, we hope our kids become better than us in every way possible. You think you've succeeded as a parent if your kid winds up on the news shouting at judges, shouting at cops. And you always say the same thing. You always say, well, we're just trying to change the world. How long do you think that's going to work? How long can you hide behind that before your children grow up and see they've been following your life, not their own? Now, we do the same as everybody. We influence our children. We mold them. We shape them. And then we point them out in the world to chart their own course, to find their own destiny. You do the same thing, only you have them live your life. You point for them to walk right out into the middle of the desert. When they finally start to ask questions like, what am I doing? You tell them, don't worry, just keep going further. When your kids finally turn around and look at you and realize that you've guided them out into a barren wasteland of no water, you can just turn around and blame it on global warming, and then it's not your fault anymore. One last thing before I go. Make sure that you're raising your kids to be better than you. More successful, happier. That's what you should want. Don't raise them to be just as miserable as you are. If you're offended because you think I'm talking to you, then you're part of the problem.